Previously, with the Journey Folk. You have escaped the necromancer, William, who is using you as slaves. Around you are two other skeletons.
Can I try and stab the one on the left?
I look around at the other two, immediately determining I'm better than you. I am Logbrak Redmane. Alright, well, what's your name, gnome?
My name's Stabby.
Math checks out.
What's your name, guy who hasn't introduced himself?
I am Ninjitsuki Hitanamo.
Okay, I already hate you. Can I stab him?
There's a big fucking dog over there.
It leads you through the woodlands.
I stumble and fall.
As the tree made contact with you, it sent you a message. Hey baby, you looking for a good time or what? Suddenly, you are cock-blocked by a great tree.
That axe is buried between that tree's eyes.
Alright bros, I'm done. You guys have won. The yous are the new ones. He's like, yeah, there's this hut. I think the dog's leading you there. Talk to the sorcerer. She goes alright. I don't know what she's doing with this, but she's alright.
Stabby, why are you so stabby?
You realize that you don't have a large portion of your memory. Out of the forest, you are led to a quaint little hut. My name is Isabel. We've built a great rapport. Would you like to stay here, help me out, and I can provide sanctuary from the necromancer? How's that sound?
Can you turn us back into fleshy substances?
I know someone who can.
Oh, is it Bill the Necromancer?
Find Isabel is frozen. He took him. He's gone.
Rufus?
Damsel in distress, the dwarf is in.
Howdy ho, friend of Roonies. You're listening to The Journey Folk, where one Australian, me, DMs a D&D campaign for my three good American friends. So strap in and open your ear holes for a bunch of boys who prioritize international laughter, storytelling, and playing D&D wrong. Yes, one of the things we prioritize is playing the game wrong. And yes, you can support us by giving this podcast your best of reviews, by telling your friends about the podcast, and, if you like, hitting us up on our Twitter at @the_journeyfolk. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Peace, friends. Enjoy. Alright, so you're at the forest. But here's the thing. You need to sort of remember the path that that Rufus showed you one time, right? He once showed you the way just outside to see the village, because you've seen the village, but you never went there. And all of you have seen it. Rufus took you at one point in time where to go. Right now, I want you to sort of elect one person to take lead through the forest.
We're electing Stabby as the first line of defense.
I'd rather it be Stabby than the elf, so to avoid argument, I also nominate Stabby.
Okay.
You don't
agreeing
put an archer in the front of the defensive line. That doesn't make sense.
I don't think you've arched one time. The one time you did, you shot Stabby in the hands.
You shot me.
It'll still help.
It didn't. I do still have that arrow, though.
Stabby, can you roll a smarts check for me? And how well you roll is how well you remember Rufus's route that he took you on. And how well you take that route is how difficult your time is going to be through the forest. I'll leave it at that.
Better shuffle that die good.
All right, just remember, you guys elected me as
I have nothing but faith in
Pathfinder.
Stabby.
Okay.
We're good. We can't say Pathfinder. That's trademark. Oh no!
Sorry, I was distracted when we were walking.
Oh,
through
no!
Looking at things to stab.
That's a nat one.
A natty one.
That's a nat one.
I love it.
So we go north. We're going north now.
Well, you got. Yeah. Okay. So Isabel, like, as you're walking out, she's like pointing that way. She's like, "Yeah, go that way." And then Stabby wasn't looking at all whatsoever, and he walks around the entire hut, and he's like, "Yeah, it's this way." And you start walking through.
I guess I respect the chain of command, so yes, I start following
Yeah.
through. Although I would like to say, I misread Rock's character at first, and he corrected me, and he's like, my character's not stupid. I said, okay, I apologize. I'm going to rethink how I play off that. And then he rolled a 1 on the smarts check, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my life now.
Stupid people don't usually say they're stupid, so.
True.
Hey man, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at birds and wondering if I could stab them.
Kid on the T-ball team.
All right.
So we're going north.
You're essentially going north. And you're just wandering through, and you can't help but notice that you've never, ever been
I
to
in
part of the
character-
forest.
Can I, in character, suggest that we should be going south because that's what the lady said to do? I feel like my character.
You elected leader.
Can I roll a smarts? Can I roll a smarts check to see if I can correct that or no?
You elected the leader. You can do
I
this
know.
with disadvantage speaking. So
I already have a disadvantage. That's fine.
No. Sorry, when I say disadvantage, I'm saying you need to roll twice and take the worst roll.
So roll 2d10.
2d10 minus 1. It's a 1. Done. So you're... Alright, try to unconvincingly convince the boys, yeah, we gotta go the other way.
Oh, I just don't notice anything. No, that's a 0 for me. No, I don't even notice anything.
No, you're speaking. You are speaking. You just need to do it really unconvincingly.
Gentlemen, I think that we should probably... do these trees look like the trees we went through on the way here? Because the lady said to go... The lady said to go what? Go which way to get to Dunevale? Which way was it? I think it was not this way.
Yeah, I believe she said south.
Hang on. Yeah, but you're an elf. You're an elf, though. So
I like trees.
Stabby, what do you think, bud? Are we supposed to be going this way or no?
As far as I'm concerned, there's something to stab in any direction.
All right, onward ho! Chain of command, onward. Let's go.
As a leader,
doesn't it?
Okay, so you're walking through. Out of the trees, this Sasquatch-looking thing just pops out of the trees. Ah!
Ninjitsuki goes to shoot it with an arrow.
Okay, roll initiative. Let's do it.
Wait, is it cute though?
Jesus Christ, these are the worst rolls. A 4, a 3, and a 1.
Yeah, I feel like you've rigged this roll system you have set up here.
Is it a cute Sasquatch?
No, it's fucking ugly. It's horrific. It's going first, right? What it does is it just opens up its massive mouth. It's almost like its jaw deattaches and it spews out this venom. And it's not a vapor. It's like it's a thick venom spewed across all 3 of yous. And it's gonna do a chance to hit. Okay. Just based off of your toughness, which I hope you have in front of you, does that hit you? A 7?
Give me 1 sec.
So it's
toughness.
Some of your toughness. So your toughness is set to 5, but if you have any, so it needs to be more than 5 this hit. But you're gonna have modifiers. So if you have armor, that gives you a plus to something.
Yeah, I have a 6 toughness.
Okay, that hits all of yous, and it hits yous in the torso.
For 1 damage.
1 damage, all of yous. Okay, and that's the end of the turn. Ninji, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to shoot the mean Sasquatch.
Okay, so let's do a chance to hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? It's funny. It hits.
Oh, okay. I do have +2 to chance to hit, I believe. Yeah, because my cape and I'm an elf.
Man, okay. So like I said, it hit anyway. So you've rolled a 3, cool. But you've got a 5. But like I said, it hit when it was a 3, which is strange. I'm not saying that to pander to you because you're doing bad. There's a reason to it. So roll damage for me. 5 damage. Okay. All right. That's actually a big chunk of a hit. You know what? It actually pierces the shoulder, and you find that the Sasquatch-looking thing, it's unable to move its arm properly anymore. Ow. It's just swinging to its side. You've hit something that stopped it from moving its arm properly. Who is next? Logbrak.
So we can tell there's something weird going on with this Sasquatch as we're fighting it, is what you were telling us?
It's almost like it just got hit so freely.
So it's like a 6 Sam squanch. Okay. I aim for its neck, trying to decapitate the Sam squanch.
That's still a chance to hit.
God damn it.
Holy shit, that won. So you run up to it, and you absolutely slam your axe down into the ground. And it's just looking at you why did you swing that 3 feet away from me? I didn't even move. What the hell is that about? And he just looks at you.
Sounds about right.
Stabby, your turn.
How much damage do I do to the ground, though?
Ground's dead.
Bang. Is it it's just kind of lumbering there, right?
Yeah. It's sort of swaying a little bit, and it looks awful.
I'm gonna throw the arrow at it.
Okay, you've had this. Okay, you're throwing the arrow at it. I'm gonna make you do a 1d3 damage for that, because you're throwing it as opposed to charging it with a bow. Bro, what are these rolls? You rolled a 3. Okay. So you throw it, and it hits its shin. Okay, and you've done 1 damage to its shin. And now it's the Sasquatch's turn, and he's just looking at you. I have never, in my day, held a worse reception to being thrown up at in my life. I'm sick, and you're fucking shooting at me, stabbing at me, and killing the ground around me. What the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, are all skeletons like this? What's your problem? And he walks up to you, Ninji. And his face is like centimeters, inches from my American audience, away from you. And he's like, "You're the one I have the biggest fucking problem with. You think I don't want these arms? Yeah, he's just dangling his arm at you. He's like, you think I don't want this? You think, I'm just here. I'm sorry I threw up on you."
Can I interrupt him and shoot him again?
All right. Roll that. Yeah. All right. Done. Roll a chance to hit. A 10.
My name is Stabby, and I think he's a bigger issue than I am.
I told y'all I told Pistol. I can go back to our chat. I predicted murder hobo like 2 minutes into this shit. I predicted this.
Okay, so that's a 10, so it's a critical. You roll a 4, double it because it's a critical. That's an 8. You shoot this thing right between the eyes, and it's dead.
Hey man, I was a little wary about hurting him because usually things don't want to be stabbed, and he didn't really seem to mind. But
can I go meta for a minute? Was that a helpful Sasquatch in our quest?
It wasn't for your quest. I was trying to give you a chance for someone to lead you out of the forest, put you in the right direction.
No.
Technically, he shot first, so.
Okay. So, as we look around at this, is there anything to loot on the Sasquatch?
He's the fucking worst.
He's dead already. I might as well see if there's something to loot. All right.
Well,
is there loot?
Yeah, he's got an arrow between the eyes. Nah. But this Sasquatch, it's funny. He doesn't have anything on him. But make a smarts check for me, Logbrak.
Because I'm rolling really well. So yeah, let's put that on me. Hey!
You rolled a 9. Okay. You were going to search him?
It's an 8.
Because
I take a penalty.
Thank you. You've actually rolled an 8. And it comes upon you real quick. That thing was sick. I don't want to be anything near this thing at all whatsoever.
Okay.
Do you want to search it?
No, I guess no, because I'm smart and I'm not going to.
I just want to clarify. So those checks are. I'm going to try to make that as like a thought pops up in your head that tells you, okay.
No, you're doing that well. No, that's good.
Okay, cool.
But no, okay. I think better of it not to search it. But then I think to myself, we never passed a Sasquatch on our way to the house, right? Like that's a thing.
I'm going to be honest. I think you're exactly right.
I'm sad I didn't stab the Sasquatch.
Okay, so I'm imagining Logbrak, you're now taking charge. Logbrak
suddenly remembers the lady said to go south from the house, and we decide. Logbrak says, "Guys, she said to go south." I don't know why we decided to let anybody else be involved in this process.
We knew it was south the whole time. We just realized
Clearly,
it was not south.
Clearly, I'm superior by nature of being a dwarf, so I brashly and egotistically take charge and start heading south.
Because at this point, you go back the way you came. You walk past the house. Isabella's like waiting outside the front, and she's just like, "What the fuck? What?" I said, "Go south. Where have you been?" And you just keep walking.
Can she see the venom throw up on us?
No.
Did you say that?
Can
we go? Can we stop? Can we stop by and get sheepishly approach her to get healed from that real quick?
All right, fuck. All right. Hey, all right, you walk up to her.
I said, I'm in charge. Hey, so we know you said to go south. However, we were.
Remember, everything in here is her creation.
Right. So she knows everything already.
No, she doesn't know. She doesn't know, but.
Oh!
She's like, hey.
Oh no!
You didn't see.
Okay, yeah.
You didn't see a sick Sasquatch out there, did you?
We did see a sick Sasquatch. It threw up on us and ran away. But it's hurting. Could you help us before you go try to look for it?
You didn't help him?
Yeah, our torsos have 1 damage apiece.
What's that from?
The Sasquatch that was you were looking for, he ran past us on his way to like a bathroom or something, and he threw up all over us.
All right.
And we are sick.
Okay, so she heals you, does the same thing as before. It's like, go south.
We book it so fast. We book it so goddamn fast.
And she's still a little bit obviously torn up by the fact that the dog's gone, and she's like, "All right, be quick. I'm not making you roll again in case you fuck up again." So you just go off, and you're walking through the forest, and you find there's a velociraptor there.
What?
There's a velociraptor.
Oh fuck!
I asked the velociraptor if it's sick.
No, bro.
Okay, good. Oh, it talks?
Yeah, bro.
All right, excellent. Is it hostile? Are you hostile, velociraptor?
I mean, on a bad day.
Ninjitsuki interrupts and shoots an arrow at him.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, well, it looks like I do.
Okay, so I'm rolling an agility check right now.
Oh, get fucked.
Well, no, you got a critical, so you're fine. I was just hoping to get a critical myself. You shoot this thing, and it's unfortunate. Like, you shoot this thing, and the arrow just phases through it. It should have gone through its head, but it just phases through it. And a puff of smoke appears. The smoke is, like, dabbling about, doing its thing. And you see a little leprechaun out of the smoke. He's like, "Hey, boys."
Just so we're clear, this was a leprechaun pretending to be a velociraptor.
And he says, "G'day, boys."
I say, Elf, please stop shooting everything we happen to run across that has not posed a threat to us. Let us hear what the leprechaun has to say.
The leprechaun pulls out, like, the fattest doobie you've ever seen. And he's trying to, like, flick his hands, like as if trying to, like, use his hands as a lighter. Like, it's like fire magic. And it's just not happening. And then he tries to, like, pull up his jacket coat, sort of, like, under it. It's like, it could be the weather. Like, it could be, like, the wind or whatever. And he's trying to do it. It's just not working.
All right. Does anybody here have fire-making stuff?
I don't.
No.
I have a coconut. We can smoke the doobie out of the. We can like empty the contents of the doobie into the coconut and use that as like a bowl.
Roll a perception check right now, Ninji.
All right.
3. You check your bag and there's nothing in there.
Okay.
Nothing.
just look right past the coconut.
Your mind was like, you know what? I believe there should be a coconut here, but there isn't.
Okay. Cool.
And you start questioning yourself: was there ever a coconut? Why did I think there was? Yeah, right.
You are getting gaslit like crazy.
And the leprechaun's like, so you guys are skeletons. What's that like, eh? Like, what's every day like?
It's
You want
not
a
great, but
demonstration?
Yeah, I mean, like, look, roll. Everyone, can I get used to roll a perception check? Every one of you. Yeah, Logbrak and Ninji. This guy is like so enthusiastic about what you guys have to say. Stabby, you're the only one that realizes that he's not listening to anything you have to say. You're the one with better perception here. You know he's not listening to you at all, so he doesn't care. And he's like, yeah, that's really cool. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Oh, do you just want to do me a favor?
That's what we're kind of in the business of doing is favors at the moment. So yes,
I want to stab him.
Of course he does.
Are you stabbing him?
Yes.
Roll initiative.
Can you do a perception check right now, Stabby? 3? Okay. This looks like an enemy you could take on.
Oh.
Cool. Stab him.
Cool. I'd love to share you how much HP this guy has. Do a chance to hit. Miss. Okay. Are you guys fighting as well?
I don't think so.
I think we're gonna let Stabby get his aggression out here.
All right. Okay, so you've missed that entirely. He's gonna roll now.
Jesus Christ.
That's +3 as well. And he's doing. Enemies hitting you is different. So 7 is like you have a certain roll assigned to the body part. What's a 7 for you?
Right arm.
Okay, 1 damage to the right arm.
Oh, I was wondering what that meant. Okay.
All right, Stabby, do you want me to try to call him off you, or are you good? Stabby.
That's silence.
So that hurt a little bit. I didn't realize that getting hit hurts.
What? Oh, it's a character. Okay, I see. Stabby learned something. Okay, I see.
Sorry. I tried to stab you.
Hey, Elf. Let's. I try to work with Ninjitsuki to apologize for our friend's poor behavior to the leprechaun. Call him off.
Startled me.
And he's like, yeah, that's right, brother. and then he.
Oh, we don't have to roll for that?
No, he's like, yeah, that's right, brother. And then he puts his arm sort of out in front of him, like away from his face, far away from his face, in between you guys, and he clicks his fingers, and the fire comes out, and it is massive. Like he could throw this at you, and he's real done, easy. And then he visibly makes the fire smaller, and he lights the doobie, and he shakes his hand away and gets rid of the fire. So he's like, yeah, that favor, right? You reckon you can deliver this to my boy Joseph? And
Where's Joseph?
with his other hand, he clicks his fingers, and a puff of smoke appears. And on that puff of smoke, he's got this gauntlet. It's like rainbow stripes. It's of all the colors. And on the gauntlet, it's got like these claws. It's like these straight claws piercing out, perfect for stabbing someone. He's like, look, Stabby, is it your Stabby?
Yeah.
He's like, look,
Yes.
I like your spirit, and I want you to have this. Now, I just want to clarify. This is it's called the acid claw, right? It is. It does 1d4 damage, just like your dagger, but it reduces the toughness of an enemy by 1 after damage calculation permanently, right? And the narrative I wrote with this claw, when it strikes someone successfully, opens up the target's mind and makes them more spiritually vulnerable to the truths of life. When hit, it makes the target far more woke and believes in aliens.
Sick.
So, Stabby, you feeling like you might want a magical Stabby glove? Is that something Stabby wants?
Sorta.
And he hands it out to you, and as you're about to reach out for it, he pulls it away. He says, "Say sorry."
Sorry.
Or
Or
what are you sorry for?
trying to stab you.
Are you gonna do it again?
Probably.
He looks at you. And he's like, "You can try, but you know you'll die. Just say you'll die if you try it."
Yeah, I might die, I guess. Probably. Is it single use or it's multi-use?
Well, I mean, again, it's Joseph's. The favor is, can you can use this, but I need you to give it to Joseph when you go to Dunevale.
Ah.
Yeah, sure. Where does Joseph live in Dunevale?
He's all over the place. He hits me up with mushies every now and again. If you can just talk to Jillian.
So he gets around.
Talk to Jillian in Dunevale and ask her where. Then where do we find Jillian?
She's always just in town. You'll see her.
At the tavern?
Peter wrote a good story. She'll be there. Don't worry.
Okay.
Logical. So, and he's like, "All right, peace. I'm outies," and he goes.
All right. Excellent. I vote we continue on our merry way, and I would like to vote that we attempt to talk to passersby before stabbing them or shooting them between the eyes.
Hey, man. I'd just like to say that, no.
I just shrug.
All right. I move on with my murder hobo brigade, and I'm still point man. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. We head to Dunevale.
You have gotten out of that forest. You know, the one with dubious sorceresses, horny as fuck trees, incredibly innocent Sasquatches, and overwhelmingly powerful doobie-smoking leprechauns that can be velociraptors. But now you stand just a few steps outside of the forest, and in front of you, there's a small splutter of quaint lean-tos nested tightly beside a sizable ocean. It's a clear prime day, sun flickering in the sky, sun rays shooting across the water's surface. Your eyes trace where water meets village, and you notice a small dock and some fishing boats. You stand above the village because, you know, you're actually standing upon a sizable hill that the forest is actually mounted on. And it's funny, from your point of view, the downslope circles the entire forest. It seems the forest was raised above everything, or the forest was merely just placed on top of this hill. It's rather conspicuous, rather strange. Can I get used to roll a perception check?
God damn it. Me and Ninjitsu don't see shit. We don't see anything you just described to us. We're just kind of walking around.
Pretty sure I have my phone out in my hand.
And my roll is actually a 1 because I got heavy armor on.
Wow.
And Stabby?
10. I got a 10.
A big tenor. Beautiful. All right. So with that 10, across this lake, it's strange. You see, although there are like these quaint, they're modest lean-tos, but it seems nice. On the ocean, the lake, you can't really determine which of the two it is, lake or ocean, because there are these massive waves on this very small bit of water. And then on the other side of that lake, it's strange because it's very modern. You're talking a large marble structure with a balcony overlooking the entire lake. It looks like you're looking at two different worlds here. And funnily enough, though, with the 10, I'll give you this. It's a beautiful day. People should be out on the lake fishing, but there's no one. However, you can see a little bit of activity within this small village with some rougher blokes just wandering about the area. What would you like to do?
All right, I head down into town. Stabby, how you feeling?
Yeah, let's go.
Stabby, you're the only one who's noticed anything, so we need you to tell us how you're feeling. Nobody.
I mean,
me and the elf, we don't see shit. We don't see the ocean. We don't see nothing. We're just
Definitely no marble structures for sure.
Yeah, we don't see a marble structure. All I've noticed is he said it's full of lean-tos, and I'm wondering why all these poor people are hanging out. That's gross.
I don't know. Stabby is a little reluctant to go down to town because that means I have to give the acid claw up.
You just skip Doomvale and go straight to the parlor.
Yeah. We might be able to just stab Joseph. That might be a thing. We don't know what that's about. There's a very real possibility that Joseph will need stabbing.
Okay, you've convinced me. Let's go.
All right,
we're going to town.
So the three of you walk down this little slope, and you walk across to this village, and you get a closer vantage point of it, and you see that it's just a simple dirt road leading to this place. And these lean-tos are obviously a lean-to is just like a three-walled house. That's all it is. So one wall is basically completely open. You see one house, or actual four-walled house, and it's a larger one, but this isn't really an impressive place at all whatsoever. The wood is old. It doesn't look like it's been really 100% taken care of, whether that be, laziness or just lack of skill. But yeah, you do, however, like I mentioned, there are a few British blokes just wandering about the area, and they stumble upon you.
British, did you say?
I think you said British. Did you say British?
British.
Oh,
okay. I was
can
like, what
can they be British
have?
and British? Are they British and British? Stabby, you're perceptive. Are they British? You rolled a nat 10, buddy. Are they British?
No, you know what? No, you don't need to do the roll. They're British. And
they're British.
What you're going to hear now is me trying to do a goddamn British accent now. So
a British accent. It's got to be like Peaky Blinders.
Oh fuck me! As you approach the village, or rather, one of the guys approaches you. It's a rough-looking dwarf, and he stops you in your tracks, and he looks at the three of you, and he scoffs. What's a bunch of bone men doing around here, eh?
We're stabbing this guy, right?
Wait, he's a dwarf? He's a dwarf? Do I know him? Because I'm a dwarf. I'm a noble dwarf.
No, you don't know this individual, but he does catch you staring at him a little bit. And he's like, hold on. No, sorry. Hold on. Do I know you, mate?
I am Logbrak Redmaid of House Redmaid.
Ha! Ha ha ha! So, you're the runt, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm the second born, if that is what you mean.
You're the little one. Or are you a boneman?
You're a little one? We're all dwarves. Why are you calling me a little one?
Yeah, because you're the fucking useless one, aren't you?
I'm not useless. I've fought a battle.
I mean, is that how you died, did you? Can't handle a fucking battle, hey?
What happened is not important. The point is, what have you done?
I've taken this village. Alright, I'll tell you what. How about you drop all your fucking gear on the spot, and we'll let you be.
No, I gotta introduce you to my friend Stabby here, Mr. Dwarf. Stabby.
Yo.
There's really the one guy who immediately needs immediate stabbing, and you're like, nah.
Nah.
All right. I say we're not going to be dropping our stuff. I suggest you let us pass.
Oi, boys! Boys! And out of this little camping spot just outside of one of these lean-tos, about 7 other bandits come across. 7 of these dwarves. And he asks again, hey, drop your gear, yeah? Make it easy.
Nah, not dropping anything.
Alright, roll initiative.
Is one of you named Joseph?
Who? No, I said roll initiative.
I rolled an 8, so that's actually a 7.
Ninjitsuki rolled a 6.
I rolled a 1.
Stabby's rolled rolled a 1, but it's plus 3 because of the agility. So you've actually got a 4 there.
Oh, right. Okay.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it so it's just because there's 8 of them, right? I'm going to make it so actually I'll roll for one of them, but basically they're going to be alternating essentially, right? An 8. I'm going to have one of them go first, and then it's going to be Logbrak, and then it's going to be one of them again, and then it's going to be Ninjitsuki, and then it's going to be one of them, etc. Right? So it's just going to go back and forth. The first thing one of them does, okay? So remember, your toughness is automatically 5, and then it's going to be whatever bonuses you have on top. So I'm going to roll 8, and with that, they're attacking obviously Logbrak because you're the one that fucking started this because you didn't drop your shit.
Yep.
And does that hits your toughness?
So I got 6.
Yep, beautiful. So that gets through. If you could roll 1d10 and determine what limb I'm hitting here.
Now I get high rolls.
And what's that for you? What limb?
Should be arm.
9. Left arm.
Okay, perfect. So take one off of the left arm.
All right.
Logbrak, all yours.
I don't. They're all like laid out. The leader's in front, and all his goons are behind him. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I don't attack the leader. I attack the first goon behind.
Okay. Go for a chance to hit. That's a 9. Hit. And what's that damage looking like? A 5. That's still pretty good. Okay. You hit this one guy, and he just bolts. He just runs. He's done. He's like, yeah, I'll catch you later. I'm not getting paid enough for this. I'm super close to dying. Catch you later. He's not British. Okay, so they're going to go for Stabby.
Rightfully so.
As an 8. Jesus, I'm good at rolling.
Oh, great. More of this.
What limb am I hitting?
You are hitting my torso.
Take one off of that.
All right.
Can you make a perception check for me, Ninji?
Yes.
Yo, okay.
Ooh.
You see someone. There's like a hill to your left, not from the forest line you just came from. There's a hill, and you see someone like pop their head up.
Okay. Can I call out to them?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you like wait your turn on that. You can just do that and then attack.
Hey, come help!
Are you waving in their direction? Or are you just trying to grab their attention as best you can?
I'm just trying to get their attention.
You've got the rest of the bandits a little bit like their eyebrows are raised. They're like, is this guy just trying to talk shit? Is he what's he doing? They're not entirely sure whether you're trying to fake it or not. But what you can do, I'm going to give you this option. You can either A, go for the shot, or B, you can make a speaking check to sort of intimidate them out of the battle, essentially.
I'll try to do a speech check. Am I rolling a d10?
That's a d10.
Woo!
Yo. Okay, cool. Hold on. What are you saying to intimidate them as?
Ninjitsuki looks directly in the leader's eyes, and he says, "Hey, fucking mate, I got a giant troll over there that's ready to come fuck you."
Okay. All right, mate. Look, here's the thing. I reckon we could fight a troll, but it's not worth the loss. Here's what I'm going to say. If you can drop something, we'll walk away from this battle right now. We will. Absolutely. Just drop one thing.
Okay. I'm going to drop that one coconut that's been in my backpack.
Make a perception check right now.
Damn.
This has come earlier than I thought. Okay. So you middle conversation. In the middle of intimidating these bandits, you're like, one moment, gentlemen. And you've got your backpack out in front of you, and you've opened the lid of your backpack, and there's this coconut. And you checked your backpack before for this coconut, and it wasn't there. But with your incredible search for a coconut within this limitedly spaced backpack, you pick it up, and it's visibly there. You pick it up, and you hear this voice.
Is it Wilson?
Sorry, I'm not here. Sorry.
Can I shake it and try to speak to the...
Stop!
Coconut man, what are you?
I'm a woman.
Oh. Coconut woman, what are you?
I'm a person.
Can you help us?
I've helped you this whole fucking time, haven't I? It's over. Yeah, it's Isabel.
Wow.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm just watching. Just keep going.
Okay, well in that case, I don't want to drop Isabella. So just to clarify, we're still mid-battle and they're waiting for us to drop something, yeah?
Waiting for you guys to drop something, yes.
All right, I dropped my trousers.
I can see Stabby doing that. Stabby moons him.
So Stabby drops his trousers, and all the bandits.
Wait, are we wearing clothes?
All the bandits like, oh no! Please put him back up, please.
Why? He's a skeleton. What's going on down there? What's happening?
Stabby is the only one that has any clothing on. By the way, I'm just putting other than like the armor and stuff. Yeah, other than the armor and the cape, Stabby has trousers that don't give him any bonuses at all whatsoever. What?
Okay.
Describe the trousers for me, actually, Stabby.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to need a picture.
They're just a nice little brown color, and we've been living in the woods for a while. Although skeletons don't sweat or do anything nasty, they still got some dirt
what sort
and
of belt
grime on them.
Are you got a belt on those trousers? What sort of belt?
No belt.
Okay, all right, cool.
They're just hanging on my hip bones,
Ninji, how are you going about the situation you're in?
Okay, I asked the dwarves if that's enough for them. The Stabby trousers.
No, they're begging that he keeps the trousers.
Okay, so then I tell them there's nothing for us to drop and that they need to leave. Otherwise, Stabby's gonna continue to show his bony ass.
Do me a favor, Elf. Isabel's supposed to know where Joseph is. Could you ask her where Joseph is?
We're in the middle of a goddamn battle, Patrick.
It's clearly paused for a conversation. You just told me it paused for a conversation, DM.
Yeah, but you got like limited. Like, there's pressure before the. If you start having your own conversation, they're gonna be like, yeah, fuck these guys. So at this point, they're like, okay, here's another deal, eh? How about you lot? We'll walk away, but you'll see us again in the future. And they walk away.
Can I shout behind the leader as he walks away what his name is. Identify yourself, dwarf.
My name is Larry, innit? I'm just Larry.
Larry.
I'm Larry!
Larry the dwarf gang boss.
Okay, and so they walk off. And from the exact same spot that Ninji saw the head pop up over that hill, about 20 heads all pop up in unison. And they just casually walk down the hill and over to you guys. And at the front is this clearly the leader of the group here. She walks down with a triumphant gait. She's a strong figure, and she looks at the three of you and she says, "Wow, I was expecting that we'd have to take care of that situation, but it appears you three gentlemen have sorted out on our behalf, so we appreciate that. Thank you."
I'm gonna pull my trousers back up now.
She's like, "Thank you, I appreciate it." She goes out for someone's arm, just for a handshake. I guess she reaches out to you, Ninji.
I take her hand, and caress it.
Roll a smarts check right now. A 7. You know this person well.
How do I know you?
She stares at you, and we've never met. What are you talking about?
I am Ninjitsuki Hitanamo.
I'm jealous that he's talking to the woman, and I point out that he stood in front of a tree and let it eat his arm one time for a good 30 seconds.
No, you're not. He's dead. But I appreciate what you've done here, and we're happy to help you out. Is there anything we can do for you, Randy?
I ask, why does she think that's not me?
I accepted that he was gone a very long time ago. I don't want to talk about it.
Can I pressure her to try to talk, or is that gonna... Will there be another opportunity?
Roll a speaking check. It's going to be a tough one. When the dice roll perfectly for my story. Thank you, guys. And then she's like, if you talk about it again, we're going to have problems.
Noted. What is your name?
My name is Jillian, and I am sort of the leader around here. And she looks over to the rest of the people, and they all nod, and they're really happy about everything. She talks to you, and she says, yeah, actually, I noticed that there's bandits were coming into town, and we went up on top of the hill and hid, and we left them basically an empty village, and we were going to strike upon them. And then when you came along, it was the perfect opportunity for us to strike, but we're just waiting a little bit longer to see how it will turn out with you guys. But we really appreciate your help here. So thank you. Really, let us know if there's anything we can do to help, and we'll do what we can for you.
Can you patch my boys up here?
She looks at these skeletons, and she sees the cracks. She sees the chips. She looks over at her town, her people, and she says, have we got any, like, sorcerers? Have we got anyone that might be able to help out? And they all, like, none of them are sorcerers. None of us are magic at all. We wish we could help, but there's nothing we can really do. You need someone magical to fix up skeleton.
Okay, well, before you leave, where's Joseph?
Hang on. Could we have a council amongst ourselves first?
No, please, if you need a moment, by all means. This is our village, so we're just going to be here.
All right. Stabby, I know you want to keep your little knife thing, but as I said, we might be able to stab Joseph. And also, if we don't go find him, there is an all-powerful leprechaun that turns into a velociraptor who has a vested interest in us finding Joseph, and will be mad if we don't.
The whole town has wandered off, but there's this one shady-looking bloke who's sort of just hanging about. Is that weird guy who's like wanting to be a part of the group, and he wants to say something?
This guy, how is he like eavesdropping on us, or is he just hanging out, fangirling over us?
So, tell me how. So how are you guys like? So you've got a private moment to yourselves. How are you standing? Are you around like in a circle, or
we're in a huddle?
How you're going about this conversation?
Kind of hard to be in a huddle when you're like twice my height, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm hanging out with Stabby, and both of us don't like the elf, so I feel like I'm more towards Stabby's side than the elf side.
Are you in a huddle?
I imagine just standing in a triangle, like 3 or 4 feet between them. Sorry, meter and a half.
Okay, and that triangle becomes a square. With a shady guy just wanting to be a part of a group, and he wants to be cool like you guys.
Okay.
And he's just grinning. He's so excited to be a part of this group.
I don't know what to do with him, and I side-eye the other two, try to wait for one of them to make the first move about the intruder.
His smile is like ear to ear. He's just so impressed.
I greet the shady figure.
Oh, hello!
Hello, I'm Ninjitsuki.
How are you? Oh, you're my hero for like the last 10 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for saving us. It's such a pleasure being a part of your group. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your name?
No. Nobody said he was part of the group.
He looks over at Logbrak. I'm not a part of the group.
You've just been standing there for 30 seconds. You haven't been through our trials and tribulations. What makes you feel like you belong in the group?
He looks over at Ninji. Hey, what?
What's your name?
I'm Little Billy. And it's funny, he's Little Billy, but he's clearly a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, I'm very uncomfortable with all of this. Does he have any loot on him? Can we see loot?
Oh, visibly, you can see he's got this big backpack,
Yeah.
massive backpack. Like I'm talking like a
What's
hiking pack, like 100 liters. I don't know what the fucking gallons are. It's
That'd be about 75. What's in the backpack?
Oh.
I'm asking.
I like collecting things.
Like what?
Well, and he's like looking across his shoulders to make sure no one's looking into the conversation, and he looks at you really impressively. Like he's like, he's the full character. He's the one that's, this is his job in the group of 4 that you guys will go on adventures with. And he's like, I hang around the parlor and I pick up stuff.
Okay. We need to find the parlor.
That's just south. That's just south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he told us, and he still has, because he gave us that information, we have no reason to actually have him in the group, yes?
He can lead us there.
He just told us where it is. It's south. Oh, wait, we don't know north and south. We had a whole thing before where we entered a...
You know exactly where to go. There's a straight dirt road south.
Well, I know, but we don't know north and south. Last time we tried to go north and south, we stabbed a sick Bigfoot and got a whole thing about it.
He was not stabbed.
No, sorry, he wasn't stabbed. He was. I smote the ground at his feet, and he got shot in the eyeball by the elf. Stabby, I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you want to find out where Joseph is to return because you're the only one who's got real loot. Do you want to go find out where to give the dagger thing to, or do we just want to go straight to the parlor?
I think we should see Jillian.
That's asked Stabby. I did not ask you, Billy.
Oh. You have no idea why he's got such a high-pitched voice for being an older man that he is.
Hey, Billy, do you feel like sometimes you're a voice for a guy named Peter who might be trying to guide us on to make the correct decision?
I'm just a little fella that has items.
Yeah.
And I want to do the best for my village.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to let Stabby make up his mind real quick. People are waiting, Stabby. What do you want to do? Do you want to go find where that knife's supposed to go, or no?
Not really a knife, is it? More of a
No,
claw?
it's not, but yeah, claw, yes. Several knives. You can stab several times at the same time. It's great.
Why is the decision-making being left up to me?
That's my opinion on the matter, because you're the one who got the cool weapon, and the whole point of it is to go give it to Joseph. It could be better loot. I don't know. Peter's insane, so it could just be there's another leprechaun there who's going to turn into a velociraptor and eat us. I don't know.
I mean, there is that possibility, but there's also the possibility that we don't give it to Joseph, and then the other leprechaun finds us, and
the leprechaun comes and kills us. Yes. I think we should at least go meet Joseph and see what's up.
Elf,
what do you think?
I agree.
Good talk. I approach Isabel and tell her if she wants to help us, we're supposed to be returning something to a man named Joseph. Is there any information you have about his whereabouts?
The 4-man huddle. The 4 adventurers, the 4 protagonists of this story.
The 3-man
wander over.
No. No.
Wander over to Jillian and looks at the 3 of you, and then she looks at the 4th of you, and she's like, "He's not doing this, is he? He's not trying to be part of your group."
Yeah, we were talking, trying to have a secret tete-a-tete meeting, and he's just been hanging out for a while and wants to take us to the parlor, which we're going to anyway. We don't need him for that, but he insists on leading us there.
She looks down at little Billy. You've got to make your own way, little Billy. Everyone's got their own path, their own destiny, and you need to walk down it. And you need to find that yourself. You're 40 years old. Come on.
I recommend stabbing things.
Little Billy just looks at you horrified. What?
Yeah, just stab things. It always works for me.
Does it? Does it always work for you, Stabby?
Anything and everything.
Okay. And then she looks over to you and she's like, "Look, admittedly, this guy is a bit of a pain in the ass, but he does have some loot that he's been picking up around the parlor. So you might want to have a conversation with him." And you said something about my little brother, Joseph.
Who? Oh, Joseph's your brother. Yeah, we have something we're supposed to bring to Joseph.
What is it?
It's not mine to say what it is. We were told. I don't even know if we're supposed to say what it is. Because kind of don't want to aggravate the person who gave it to us. It's very important we get it to Joseph.
It's a sealed package.
It's not fucking more drugs, is it?
I don't know. It's a sealed package.
The person who gave it to us seems like the type who might have given us a sealed package containing illicit material. Are drugs legal in this world?
Are you asking her that?
Yes, I'm asking if drugs are legal in this village.
There's more things legal than illegal in this world. So yeah, anyone could just go fucking.
Okay, then what does it matter what does it matter if it's drugs? If somebody gave us a thing, paid us to take it to Joseph, we have to take it to Joseph.
Well, as his older sibling, I am concerned for his well-being, and I know drugs leads people to a poorer path than. So she's a little bit concerned, but she says, "You know what? You helped our town. I don't want to deal with it. It's fine." And he's already walking that path. I'll tell you what, though. I will tell you where Joseph is if you promise to bring him back.
Wait, bring him back here?
Yeah.
Like, is he gonna fight it? Yeah, is he gonna fight us on this?
I'll tell you what. I will tell you where Joseph is.
What if he doesn't want to leave?
Promise to try to bring him back. However, I will get you some of little Billy's stuff if you do actually get him back.
Okay.
What does little Billy have? He's been picking stuff up off the floor.
Well. I guess I can show you. And he puts his backpack in front of him, and he pulls out all this stuff, and a lot of it's absolute fucking garbage, right? like it's like Uber Eats fucking wrappers and stuff that the parlor's been ordering in. And but then he's like, wait, and he pulls out like this massive key, and this key is how you get into the back of the parlor.
Okay, that seems useful.
And he pulls out. Somehow, it's strange. He pulls out this ebony bow that's larger than the backpack. I got this from a big bird. And
from a big bird?
It's a big shiny ebony bow, and it's got these like red accents on it.
So the plan, just so I'm clear on the goals we have now. Our goal is to get the claw. We'll go meet Joseph. Maybe give Joseph the claw. Find out if there is a leprechaun there that will stab us if we don't do that. Give Joseph the claw. Kidnap Joseph and bring him back.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get Joseph.
Excellent. Jillian puts her hands together, like the Monty Burns, sort of like excellent sort of pose with his hands. And she's like, okay, so across from the lake, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there's this big marble structure over there. That's
me and the elf haven't noticed it. Do we now notice it?
Yeah, you now notice it now that she's brought it to your attention. Okay. And she's like, I need you to go over to Doherty's Poetry. That's the name of the place. No. And she's like, they do. It's a poetry slam tavern.
I know what it is, and I don't want to go there.
And she invites you to make your way over there. And she says, look, I really appreciate you going over there. Of course, deliver your package, but primarily, if you could please do everything you can to bring back my little brother. Look, we're just an average bunch trying to make a living, but obviously we care about the people in our village. And not only is he my little brother, but he's a member of this village, and we want to see him safe. So please, everything you can, we'll appreciate it.
You keep saying you want to see him safe. Is he in danger at the Slam Poetry Cafe? Like, are we going to be in danger by going to get him?
He's making poor decisions. He's been hanging around with shady characters, and at this point, he's doing poetry, but he's not really caring whether he has food on the table. He doesn't care if he's healthy. It's not alright.
Are the shady characters brutish British dwarves?
No.
Okay.
Those are dickheads.
Alright. Do you have a boat we can use to get to the marble structure?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can use one of the boats. Otherwise, you can walk around. I mean, to be honest with you, it's probably, yes, fast to use the boat, but it's not that much longer to walk around. But she looks over to one of the fishermen, and she's like, you're letting him use your boat now. Thanks. This fisherman walks you over to the boat.
Right.
And I'm going to try to do a new voice for this fisherman. Howdy, y'all. I got a fishing boat for you.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
What accent does this fisherman have? Like what?
it's an American.
That's an American
so he walks
accent?
you over. He walks you over to the fishing boat, not saying another fucking word at all whatsoever. And he unties the boat. He gestures for you to go into the boat, not saying anything. He's just using his hands.
All right. I hop in the boat and Elf.
He's using his hands to gestures for
Yep,
you
let's
to
use
go
this.
into the boat.
He's signing. He doesn't want to talk anymore because he's embarrassed of his accent.
He looks at Logbrak sternly.
Everybody should look at me sternly. I'm a stern man doing stern actions. I deserve to be stern.
All right, let's get in the boat.
Everybody's in the boat. I start rowing towards the marble structure.
Hey guys, Ninjitsuki here. If you want to stay in the loop, you can follow our Twitter at @the_journeyfolk. Let's give a shout out to our wonderful DM, our world builder, Pistol. This lovely chap can be found on Twitter at @thepistolpc. Your favorite gnome, Stabby, is being played by Rock, a longtime gaming bud of mine. You can find him at twitch.tv/rockkeats and his Twitter handle @rock_keats. I'm Ninja, playing Ninjitsuki Hitanamo, and you can find me at twitch.tv/ninjahitman15, streaming a variety of games and content in my Twitter at ninja_hitman15. And if you're a fan of Logbrak Redmane, he is being played by Comb. Currently doesn't have any followable social medias, however, he is a good pal of all of ours. Thank you all, everyone, for tuning in, and we appreciate you.